guys see this? That is 160 million views. So what's up, YouTube? Today I wanted to take you on a little journey to teach you my strategy on how I personally gained over 100 million views in less than 1 year on TikTok. And I'll let you in on a little secret. It takes almost no skill. I've been seriously making videos on TikTok since about November of 2022. Since then, I've gained over 100,000 followers and I've amassed about 160 million views. So if you want to mimic a view count like mine, I'm about to give you 3 tips and tricks on how to achieve that. And I'm not gonna lie, at least one of them is pretty controversial. The first requirement for making content is choosing a niche. Some people go too broad. They want to appeal to every single person on the planet, when in reality, everybody has different viewpoints. They have different opinions. You cannot appeal to everybody. And honestly, you will have a much better success rate at just appealing to maybe 1 million people, not 1 billion. Whenever I first started, I thought humor was the way to go. I would upload anything that I thought was funny. There's a problem with this thinking though. Not everybody shares my sense of humor. Everybody has their own sense of humor and it varies widely from person to person. My mom, for instance, doesn't think I'm funny. My dad sometimes does. But pretty much, it varies. And what I think is funny is not funny for everybody else. So humor was kind of a dead path for me. Where I found my niche was in relatable content. The beauty in relatable content is you don't have to be funny or handsome or really have anything special about you. You just have to have an experience that somebody else has also experienced. Every single person in this world has stubbed their toe. Every single kid has been mad at their parents. And every single parent has been mad at their kids, at least at one point in their life. Relatable content is anywhere and it applies to every audience. That's why I chose relatable content as my niche. Now that you have your niche, you're gonna have to start actually making videos. Duh. While it seems obvious, it's not actually that simple. A lot of people psych themselves out whenever they want to make videos. I psych myself out. The only reason I started making videos is I had a friend named Braden and he wanted to challenge me to get 1,000 followers. Whoever got 1,000 followers first would win. Now, I didn't take it seriously. I didn't think he'd ever hit 1,000 followers. And then 2 weeks later, he was at 12,000. So I was like, shoot, man. I gotta step it up. And I did. And now I have 100,000. But that's not the point. Trust me. I know making content is scary. I know, who wants to put their face out there for everybody to judge? But if you're not making the content, you're not gonna get the views. And if you're really serious about wanting to get views, you gotta make content. But Andrew, I don't have ideas on how to make content. I'll let you in on one of the biggest tips and tricks that I've ever learned. You can base all of your content on somebody else's. But Andrew, isn't that just copying? Aren't you just stealing someone's ideas? Yeah, kinda. But look, the way I see it, if you're a small creator and you don't have any ideas, you might as well take inspiration from somebody that you strive to be. Sometimes maybe a little too much inspiration. I'm definitely guilty of it. There's definitely been times that I have copied stuff word for word. But look, as long as you give them credit in the caption and you tell people that it's not your original idea, usually the audience is fine and they're not really gonna get mad at you. Or better yet, don't. I know it sounds scummy, but look, listen, if somebody has seen the original video, they'll be mad. You didn't give credit, you're stealing. And they'll comment down below, hey man, why are you stealing content? And that comment will boost the algorithm. So if all you're chasing is views, make some people mad. Because guess what? Controversy is the easiest way to get famous. The final thing required to get that glorious 100 million views is consistency. Consistency will by far be the hardest thing required from you. Depending on how much time it takes to make one video, it can be very time consuming and draining for you to be able to consistently post every single day. But guess what? It's necessary. If you want the views and if you're really serious about this, you have to post pretty consistently. The rule I follow is 3 to 4 posts every single day. Now there is an argument for quantity over quality. If you are making superb content, quality content every single time, then you can bump down that consistency to maybe once a day, maybe twice a day, or maybe once every other day. But really, I have found that quantity is definitely preferred on TikTok. They love it when you spam. Obviously, you could post less than what I'm recommending, but whatever you do, sometimes the algorithm doesn't favor it. And you could post more. Some people I know post 8 times a day. I wouldn't recommend it though, because even though you might be the prettiest face in the world, nobody wants to see 8 of your videos back to back to back. So those are some of my tips and tricks that I use to gain over 100 million views in a single year on TikTok. If you liked the video, please subscribe and hit that like button. It really does help me out, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.